Hello, who might this be? I'm gonna eat me a ham roll. Yeah. Oh, lurkers, huh? Okay. Oh, hey, Eric. How you doing? Can you do me a favor and post this? I want to see who I get. Thanks for the thumb. Hey, Zox. What's up? I'm gonna try to make this a nightly thing. I popped in and out. Yeah. The whole reason that I'm doing this is that I always missed the after hours or monotalk or any of that. I always wanted to do a late night one, so and then when Stevie mentioned 420, I knew I had a hook. I'm getting more and more people with the 420 hook. And oddly enough, people get a kick out of watching other people eat. So, nah, Zach, don't force yourself. And to be honest with you, if I need to, if I need to do some sleeping, I will. And especially like in December, all bets are off because I'm working all sorts of crazy hours. So, and I don't know how long I'm going to be on today. We have to see. So, Eric, here we go. This is for you. It's my unlit backlit keyboard. Ooh, ah. Thanks for the plug, Eric. Let's see how many people we can get in here. Thank you. Now, if only I can figure out how to hook the whole thing up. It's too dark in here for me to really. Hold on. Ooh, look at the pretty lights. Ooh, look at that. Ah, my flux capacitor. Of course, it's not fully connected, so. Oh. I don't know. I'll have to check that out. maybe they're on to me, and maybe they're, you know. Really? Yeah, it doesn't bug me. Huh. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not a tech person, so. I'm more sensitive to sound than the light, really. I could, you know, I could probably sleep in a brightly lit room at any time of the, you know. And if you notice me talking a little quieter, there's a guest and, you know, sleeping on the couch. So, and I took the wind chimes down for now. Ooh, and Betty, butter rolls. Ooh, and Betty, butter rolls. Zox, do you have migraines? Or are you just sounding light sensitive? Uh-oh, colored horse is in here. No, I get it. Oh, Jenny wasn't here in the beginning, so. I think you guys have finally worn out my cat. Baba's a little more high maintenance than a lot of my cats. I don't know. I think she was run of a litter. 3D cuteness. Yeah, right? Zox, you're saying that you have sleep issues. Do you take anything for it? Any meds, or is there anything that helps you other than meds, like Ambien or any of that? Um, you know, any of the silliness like warm milk or, you know, meditation tapes or any of that stuff? Because I have problems sleeping too sometimes. Yeah, well, I'm a little different since I work graveyard shift, and it's, you know, it's tough for me, especially when I'm working like 10 or 12 hours and I have to stay up. And then I drink all that caffeine, and then I can't go to sleep, that whole thing. Hold on. So, that's a whole different issue. Mm-hmm. And there has to, yeah, I've heard that too. I don't know where she is. Jenny, do me a favor. Post the link in Discord and post it in Twitter too. She's probably sleeping. A lot of the time she sleeps and then she wakes up at like 4:23. After 4:20. So, hello number 5. Goodbye number 5. Yeah, sometimes that helps. Or working so hard that you're so freaking exhausted that you like fall on the floor. So, I'm gonna segue into an actual issue. Kratom. Kratom! I have to look into this before it becomes completely illegal. Jenny, if Kratom actually becomes legal or stays legal, you gotta get me to do a Kratom commercial. Kratom, do it, just do it, Kratom. Kratom. So, what do you get? I don't know. Jeff Sessions might become the new Alabama senator or congressman or whatever the hell. If they put him in on as a write-in against Roy Moore. So do you guys think it's possible to live on $15 an hour, 40 hours a week? I mean, where I'm at, it can't. In all honesty, my goal would be to create a living wage where I could work 40 hours a week with no overtime and still be able to live. You know. No, 15. I'm sorry. Did I say 14? 15. Well, hell, make it 14. Why not? But would it be possible to live on? Everybody's talking about $15 minimum wage. I don't see it. I don't see that being enough in many places. How about this? Reduce the cost of living. Well, pardon me. And in all honesty, which two states are those? Like, West Virginia and Idaho? No, I live in New York State, so. Yeah. Well, I do okay. I think yeah, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina. I don't know about Georgia and Florida. Right. Well, my thing is eliminate the right to work, strengthen the ability of unions to organize, whether it be federal unions and or private unions. All right. Well, yeah, post that on Twitter or on the YouTube, in the comments or whatever. Because I don't know if I've mentioned this to you, Zox, but I'm for now a labor rep. So if I start getting more politically involved, I might not be anymore. Right. Well, there's a lot that goes into it too. The state sales tax, and when people talk about the $15 minimum wage, they don't mention, you know, annual leave, sick leave, um, benefits, whether it be health benefits, life insurance, all that kind of stuff. All that stuff, people just worry about the wages. It's not just about the wages. It's about benefits also. And if government officials are so worried about protecting the job creators, why wouldn't they make jobs more attractive by helping add benefits to companies? Just asking. Hello, number 4425. Stevie's in the house. You made it before 420. I have to do a quiet 420 this time. Somebody's gonna have to. Hey, Reb. Hey, Stevie. We were just talking about living wage. How much? Well, for Stevie and Amanda, how much would a living wage be in your state? I would think $15 an hour would be good in West Virginia, but I'm not sure. But it's not. It's not just about wages. It's also about health insurance. $515 an hour? Oh my God. Okay. I've always thought that was kind of a an arbitrary number. You have to pay for the flood insurance. Sorry for this, Stevie. You missed the ham rolls. I had 4. It's been 20 minutes. Oh, that's my raw ham. I gross my wife out and do like a slab of butter on them. Okay. Can you post that in like the YouTube comments? I am interested in that. Okay, cool. I can cut and paste it later. No cursing in this channel, Jenny. I might have to put you in a fucking timeout. Yeah, and that's the other thing. The closer you live to a big city, the more expensive it gets. Yeah. That's the price you pay for living in New York City. Yeah, it's pretty sad when a postal worker making $25 an hour has to do overtime just to survive. And you're not even talking about kids or kids with disabilities or, hospital issues or house issues or whatever. So. Oh yeah, I forgot about parking. God. Chicago had pretty decent public transportation. It stank, but literally smelled. But Jesus. So Amanda, are there like issues like people fighting over parking spots and beating the crap out of each other, or, like real issues? I would think there'd be a lot of neighbor disputes, or people vandalizing cars, or getting into physical fights. Because oh, yo man, you're in my spot. That ain't cool. See, personally, I can't keep calm. I'm a Mets fan. Yeah. Oh, dude, I'm sorry. Yeah. Ooh. That's a juicy ham, basically. All right. I believe now it's $13.25 to start and $14.50 for a level 5 MHA, a mail handler assistant. I don't know about the clerks. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I actually work for the Postal Service, so and I'm a top step. They have, I don't even know how many steps now. It takes you about 17 years to get to top level of pay. So I started in the post office in 1998. So, and the problem with the Postal Service is that it pays very well, but depending on where you work, it can be a very physical job, and you're going to have to pay medical bills and pay for a chiropractor and all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, the benefits do come at a price sometimes. But you just can't kill yourself and work harder, and you have to pace yourself with the overtime too. My building is a huge overtime machine right now. So, I mean, in my building, you could work 6, 7 days a week, 10 to 12 hours a day, and that's too much. Yes, yes, I do. Um, my particular mail plant is one of the heavier mail plants. It has more docks than usual, and it has a lot of heavy boxes. And you can ship up to 70 pounds, and there is an area that has a lot of heavy stuff. So yeah, it's primarily a priority mail facility with a lot of heavy stuff. So, and there's some mail plants that, you know, only deal in envelopes. And obviously, I mean, first class mail has been declining for forever. So, my mail plant has more physical work, but there's more of a guarantee that guys like us will at least have a job. So, yeah, Amazon's keeping us in business actually. Oh, I just read, and if you guys take a look in there's a news outlet for the Postal Service called Postal News, and once I get my computer up, I'm probably going to actually read the story online. Um, the Postal Service has just finalized a contract with yeah, I say that a lot. There's a lot of mail right here in this building. Yeah. MALE. Yeah, I know. There's that play on words, but guess who? Guess who the United States Postal Service just signed a contract with to provide us with mail delivery machinery, state of the art. I'll give you guys 2 guesses if you want to guess while I eat my ham biscuit. I know, Stevie. Sorry. I was hungry. Think evil military. Evil military company just signed. I think it's like a $27 million contract with the Postal Service. I gotta check the real number. And and the damn, and the damn machinery, it looks like a freaking missile delivery system. So that's as big of a hint that I can give you. I'm gonna take another bite of my roll and see if anybody guesses this. Not Halliburton, but you're close. This is my buttered ham roll dance. Lockheed Martin. We just made got a multi-million-dollar contract with those scumbags. Yeah. Yep. So now, what am I going to do? I can't quit my job. I refuse to work that machine. I'll just wear a sandwich board. Fuck Lockheed. There was a guy for like 2 years. He he rode around in a car with like giant sandwich boards on his car saying the world will end whenever the hell it was, like January 20th 2015, whenever that it was, the apocalypse date. He was one of those guys, and he's like, I'm gonna quit the day before. So he turned in his time card the day before. Yeah, the end times prophecy. He turned in his time card, but he didn't put in his resignation. So he got AWOL for like 3 days, and then a few months later he resigned. Or not, didn't resign, he retired. It's the end of the world as we know it, so I eat ham. There was that one guy that was like, the world is coming to an end, the world is coming to an end, so give me money. And then the day passed, he's like, oops, my bad. Yeah, you just reminded me of the Hale Bopp comet thing with yeah. Hale Bopp, bop bop, bop, baby bop bop, Hale Bopp, bop bop, yeah. Uhura's son committed suicide on that one. Ooh yeah, Hale Bopp, bop bop, ooh bop, shimmy bop bop, Hale Bopp, bop bop, yeah. I've always wondered how Kool-Aid sales did right after the Jim Jones massacre. Oh, mass suicide, it's never, it's never cool. I'll put that on a t-shirt. I don't know many details about the Jim Jones situation. I know it happened in 77. I know it was in Guyana, I believe. What? What was the Oh, I can't remember. Oh. There was the situation that I can't remember the guy's name. Oh, you did? Damn. Who was who was the guy who had a standoff with police? I remember his lawyer, and he's the one. I think his family was killed on April 20th. No, this was before Koresh. This is what started the whole like the Columbine stuff and oh god, a sexist Jonestown Massacre song. I have no idea. I can't. I can't remember it. I'll. Oh, sexy. I don't know if I want to hear anything sexist right now. Al Franken, you jackass. No, he was like, he wouldn't leave his land or something, and the cops came in, like, shot his family, and then blamed him. God. I can't remember. So long ago when I read about that. Now, I will be right back for some research. Do not go anywhere, please. Who was that? Oh. Who? Bundy? Just basically, all the incidents on on April 20th. Oh, was that it? I don't think that was it. A lot of shit happened on April 20th. It's weird. Selena got killed on April 20th. 420. No, I'll know it as soon as somebody catches it. I'll know. Amanda, just type in Richard Spence. He was actually the lawyer that what time is it? That just sounds like a hip phrase. No, I went back and forth. I buffered because I went to see what time it was because you guys aren't letting me know when 420 is. That's what it was, an eminent domain situation, I believe. 407. I finally realized what I thought that was a picture of Zox. Dark is in the house. Dark is in the house. Dark is in the house. In honor of Dark Electrohead. Okay. I just realized that that's an avatar of Jill Stein. I was like, who is that? For like forever. Was it so tiny? Oh, I can see the guy's name, or I can see the guy's face too. You're Antifa. A long, long time ago, a couple of months ago, I wanted to do a story, The Anatomy of a Hit Job. And it was, a Politico story that somebody did on Jill Stein, where basically all they did was said, hey, we want to do an interview with you. So they asked her a couple of points, and then she answered, and they used air quotes for pretty much everything. We are Russian. That's what that must wait. No, no. This was before Columbine. Whatever I'm thinking of. It's sometime in the 90s. I think like 92 or 95, something like that. I think it was in the Dakotas. All right. In all honesty, when I think of the Bundy Ranch, I either think of Married with Children or I think of Ted Bundy. So I don't even know this case. Yeah. He's been warning about the global overtake. Bernie's been warning about the global takeover by the oligarchy for forever. If you guys want to see something that's rather prophetic, look up Bernie Sanders did a Senate or a talk on the Senate floor. Yeah, you mentioned that before, Reb, and I'm sorry to hear that. And Bernie talked about the Koch brothers in 2011, right when right when people were starting to become aware. And I think he actually made people aware of the Koch brothers a little too late, Bern. You could have told us about them like freaking 30 years ago. Exactly. It's done. I don't know, I don't know how you can rewind that clock. It's a bit much now. Actually, it was before Waco. It must have been like 91 or 92. It was before Koresh. And as a matter of fact, I think I saw that. I saw that Caitlin Johnston. I actually comment on that a couple of times. Yeah, I thanked Caitlin for speaking up. Well, look, I like the fact that I don't have that many. Well, I want to be popular. It gets, it gets dicey once you get very popular, and you get a big following and people start noticing you. Then you start to get censored. You see Caitlin Johnstone. What was that? She posted a link. She posted a link to something, and I can't remember what it was. And the link is weird too. The link looks like malware. So there's Caitlin Johnstone. There's Debbie Lesignan. Was she reinstated, or is she still on the? What was it, like a 3 day suspension or something? For something she did like months ago. Well, I have yeah, I have a theory, and I'm not saying that Al Franken is a great guy or that he should even stay in the Senate, but how many people think that my theory is that people might be trying to get rid of Al Franken and throw this ranch in the works, um, because he is for net neutrality. Yeah. And I don't even know if he should stay in. And I'm kind of bummed about it. I'm not sure. His response to the whole thing was, to me, like Kathy Griffin's response to her thing, and Al Franken's response to his thing was, "Yeah, I'm sorry I did it. It wasn't funny." Not it was offensive, not it was, in bad taste or whatever. I didn't get a laugh out of it. I'm sorry I did it. So and would Al Franken have ever said anything if that picture wasn't posted? And it's a bizarre picture too. Wait a minute. What's going on, Red? There's nothing to be sorry for. And Jenny, you can always give me your email. Oh, I was like, I thought Stevie was talking about herself. I'm like, what the hell did you do, Stevie? Right, and that's what I'm saying. Listen, Franken has always been an asshole, a personal asshole, but he's been a personal asshole with a purpose. And now maybe it's over. And my feeling about the whole thing is whether or not Franken actually still stays in, the Democrats need to admonish his behavior, needs to call it out. Because if they're going to call out Trump for quote unquote pussy grabbing and all that stuff, and then, not call out Bill Clinton or Al Franken, I mean, they've already, literally pardoned Clinton for his garbage. Now, well, hold on. The thing that he did was back in the 80s. Wait a minute. Oh, BlackRock? Is that what it's called? It's something like that. Pardon me. The sun. All right. That's it. It's Ruby Ridge. Thank you, Amanda. That's what it is. It's Ruby Ridge. Amanda, you win a kazoo. I can't remember the guy's name, but it's Ruby Ridge. Absolutely. And that started the whole damn. I don't know that much about it. I know that Ruby Ridge started a lot of almost a tradition of nut jobs doing stuff on 420. Wait a minute, is it 420? Have we passed it? $420. It's 420. 420. Ah, 420. 420. I need to do a promotion video, just doing that, or running around, trying to find clocks in the house. 420. I'm not that good at it. I don't have a thick. Well, I might have a thick enough skin now. When I was in Chicago, I did Second City Improv, like the amateur stuff, and I was like, at the time, I was like all about me. I mean, even if she did, why? Yeah, I'd be okay. I'm more than happy to be semi-famous on YouTube. So. Now, what do you guys think? Do you think, well, I think if I do set up a Zoom, I'm gonna still do these. I enjoy these because it's all about me. And I don't have anybody talking over me or my microphone going. Dave, your microphone is buzzing. My phone, ironically enough, my phone microphone is better. Right. Well, I want to be Stevie famous. I want to have about 300, about 300 followers. Be just good enough to get people's attention and get a few interviews. And, I don't want to be like freaking Sane Progressive or, I'm out in the fields of Afghanistan. Yeah, I don't need that. I'm being shot with a hose. I'm good. Stevie, you'd be surprised at by how many people know you. I'm actually surprised by how many people know me. It's like, oh shit, Dave, wow, cool. You know, I know Jamal knows me, but it's like, I think it's all my contacts through Kelly. So, oh wow, that's weird. My the screenshot of my video is just like a ham, one of those ham rolls and bubbles. That can't be healthy. Hold on. I feel pretty, oh so pretty and witty, and hey, I feel pretty. Today. Yeah, he was in the he had a procedure done. He was in the hospital a few days ago. He's okay. Nah, he's all right. Hold on, let me see. My amateur training. Thank you. I had thought of trying to, come up with like a corporation name myself. Like independent media is already taken. Indie media is already taken. The independent outside, maybe. Well, Stevie, I gotta say, Stevie was the one that inspired me to actually get a code name. So, no, not a belly dance company, a media company, like Evan has with Candlelight Media. You know, I go up to Elizabeth Warren. Hey, would you mind doing an interview with me? Well, what media company are you with? I'm with Jackass Media. You know, I'm with one guy with a cell phone media. What do you think? I need to get a tripod. All right. Oh, who me? I'm keeping Independent Outsider. Enough people know me for that, with that name. I've actually started. People started to notice me a little bit, little tiny bit. So, after what, like, been doing this since. So I started in June. So I've been doing this for 5 months. I don't know. No. Well, no, I'm not calling myself independent media, so No, I'm saying that I actually thought about creating that company, Independent Outsider or IO Media. Probably won't because I'm lazy and I don't know how to do it. Although, you know, I could probably go on Evan's thing and figure it out. Oh, really? Oh, shit. Nobody's come after me yet. I gotta check that out. I'll just change it to NDO. I'm not changing it. I'm not changing it for the man. How can you have a big media company that's called the Independent Outsider? Get the fuck out of here. You're the man, man. You can't be an outsider. You're an insider. You're an independent insider. Man. I didn't even know. I just came up with the name. I didn't even look. Hold on. Well, if worse comes to worse, they'd probably give me a, you know, a cease and desist or something like that. Here's the thing: I'm not making any money off of this. You know, my videos aren't monetized. What are they gonna do? They're just gonna tell me to stop. Oh yeah, those ham rolls are gone. Spiral ham power. I love getting like spiral ham or you know a roast or something, or, you know, stuff to make barbecue out of. You can do that for the entire week. You get sick of it after a few days. But no, I checked for Independent Outsider. I'm still here. I'll probably be going in a few minutes. That's the one thing. I have to get my computer so that I can. Well, yeah. When I first did this, I did Independent Outsider. I googled Independent Outsider, and when I googled Independent Outsider, now the only hit that I got was my Twitter. So I'll change my Twitter handle to Hamroll. Ooh, Black Betty, family, ooh, Black Betty, family, 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 ooh, Black Betty, family, ooh, Black Betty, family, 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 Black Betty, family, ooh, Black Betty, family. That actually sounds, that sounds tasty. Pork Rinds Media. Baba Media. I've been run down. I've been lied to. Yeah, but call me a fool. Oh yeah, she loved being my mom. Took all my money, wrecked my new car. Now she's off running wild on my good time buddies, working some crosstown bar. Sometimes I feel like I've been tied to the whipping post. Tied to the whipping post. Tied to the whipping post. Good God, I feel like I'm dying. Damn, Red. I got more ham in the refrigerator. I'm out of ham rolls though. So one time I was having a crappy day at work and I started to sing Whipping Post, and a black dude came up to me and said that if I didn't stop, he was going to put in a racial discrimination suit against me because I was singing about slavery. Yeah. Stevie, you had to have heard Whipping Post. I've been run down. I'll sing the whole thing when I don't have guests, because you gotta kind of belt it. Maybe I'll do it in the afternoon one of these days. Well, I'm from Virginia. I must be a racist. I'm not a racist. I have both a black and a white cat. I'm coming. Kitty. Next, you're going to tell me you never heard Freebird. Stevie, you got to hear the Allman Brothers version, not the Zappa version. Although the Zappa version I actually like better. Actually, my favorite Allman Brothers song is Southbound. Y'all, man, play Freebird. Oops. I can't get out of the dream. comes the sun. Do 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 do. Here comes the sun. All right. Yeah, and the rattlesnake chain. That's all we talked about in frickin' Virginia. Were like rattlesnakes, wrestling, and fucking NASCAR driving. God. They almost built a frickin' race car. They were racing track by my house. I'm gonna shoot myself at the gun range next to the racing track. If I wanted to do that, I'd just freaking go outside and, look at the southern state. What? I hope that's not a check. Ow. How was this? Jesus. The hell? Here's how southern I am. Ow. My favorite race car driver was Cale Yarborough, because he was, he was a true, like, hillbilly. Not these elitist hillbillies like Richard Petty. That whole Dale Earnhardt thing, that sucked. God, what do you have now? What? Ow. Stop. Yeah, well. The Dominators are afraid that we're just not going to give a crap anymore. and just pull the Warriors on their ass when we realize that, there are more of us than there are of them. Ow. The name of this video is 420 with ham rolls and butter. I believe that's what it was. Oh, that's it. Sorry, I thought it was all about me. What do you have now? Listen, if the robot isn't topless and being harassed by, some chauvinistic comic, it's not news. What? Where are you finding all this crap? Here. And we're moving to Saudi Arabia, Saudi Arabia, 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 selling us all our weapons. What was that movie with Matt Damon where he was like the reluctant hero and he had to report to a mechanical cop? I can't remember. I heard a recent news story, and I'm not kidding about this, like a prostitute robot. I'm like, that's the very first thing that, you know. Robot armies coming. So how much am I missing Ex Machina? Do I need to watch that movie? Should I watch Ex Machina or Her? Her. Oh, who? I'm trying to remember who. It's basically about a guy who creates an AI or an artificial intelligence that isn't physical. It's just a voice, but it's sentient, and he falls in love with it. And all they do is talk. It's bizarre, but you know, everybody raves about it. And I have not seen it yet. We should fight all of our wars with zombie ninja pirate hookers. That's what we should fight all of our wars with. Yes, exactly. Zombie ninja pirate hooker space women. Let's see if we can make a thing out of that. Or I'll bring back my coconut bra and my pirate hat and my friggin' eye patch. And my zombie wound makeup. Speaking of zombies, I hadn't done this yet today. And where the hell is Kat? I hope she's okay. Shiny, happy people laughing. Shiny, happy people laughing. Yeah, tell her I said hey. Yeah. I don't know. Nobody's really talked to her. I hope she didn't. I hope she didn't bail because of any silly drama. The politicians, most of them are like most of them are like the Borg. Especially, the Republicans all that say the same shit. Job creators, job creators, job creators. Yeah. Assimilate or die. Yeah. Ow. I knew was a reason we were friends, Red. A hillbilly nerd. Awesome. Earthquake. Yeah, I'm getting very close. What time is it? Hold on. Hey Stevie, did you see that Jamal promoted your video last night? Peace, Amanda. No, he actually on Twitter um, posted a link to your video, the Joe Manchin one, and said that he liked it. So yeah. And what I'd like to do, I mean, with Seema Hernandez said that she's happy with the idea that I came up with, but she never came up with a date, and I don't know if I can really do it do an interview, in December, because of my job. So, but I'll pull it off somehow. But my idea was Jamal, me introducing, then Jamal, then Holly, or then Jamal, Holly, and you, Red, and then for like 3-4 minutes apiece, and then or whatever, 15, 16 minutes, and then bring whoever else on that wants to ask a question or two. So when I when I first met Jamal, he You know, he gave you a compliment. So you're more noticed than you think. And Jamarl says that he did. The one cool thing about the one cool thing about the YouTubers that I follow more than others is the fact that they have humility, and the fact that they actually, they actually want to promote positive change. Forsaken, how you doing? Where you been? You missed my belly dancing. I guess not. Doing all right. Ooh-hoo. Not feeling too good myself because I had like 5 ham rolls. Ooh-hoo. Oh, don't get me started. $5. It's my James impression. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to strip. I don't want to show that I'm not. So, like this. What are you my pimpette now? My instructor? Oh, I'm going into the dark web. I'm hiding out. I'm in my bunker. I have my canned vegetables. I can survive for about a decade in here. Yeah, I kind of need one. You're pointing at the wrench. What are you going to knock me over the head with it? Oh, I got 2 tech people in here. You guys want to help me? You guys want to help me set up my computer? Tell me what I'm not hooked up to? Hold on. Oh, jeez. God. Yeah. That's weird. My phone says it's. My phone says the orientation is locked. Ah. Other than the speakers and the mouse, what am I not hooked up to? Do I have that in, I have that in the wrong spot. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah, it is. Can you guys hear me? I'm going to shut this off and reset it because my camera is screwed up. God, I don't want to get a new monitor. That was the whole point of the whole thing. Hold on. I can't even turn this off. It's weird.